Welcome back, everybody, to the Andy McKenzie Career Mode series. His third season is set to begin as the Houston Texans take on the Tennessee Titans, who are wearing their Houston Oilers throwbacks. So, very interesting Week 1 matchup as Andy McKenzie hopes to get this Texan team on track in Week 1 after a one-and-done playoff exit in his second year. And we saw in the preseason there are some new pieces on this team. Justin Pugh at left guard, Luke Jokel at right tackle, and Brandon Oliver is the starting tailback, not James Starks. So we have Oliver on here, who is quick and has some versatility in the passing game. We'll see how he fares for the Texans as Josh Hill, last year's leading receiver, comes through with a 17-yard catch here on the opening possession. And McKenzie back to the air again, this time for Jalen Strong as the Texans quickly make their way down near the red zone. We all want to see Andy help this offense get more productive. Well, here they are at the 14, fake to Brandon Oliver. And pressure gets there as McKenzie's taken down by Derek Morgan. That goes to a 3rd down and 13, and here is McKenzie again trying to make a play, but the pass is knocked down. And the Texans had to settle for 3 on their opening possession, but then Tennessee quickly turned the ball over. In scoring range again, Oliver down inside the 5 after a 4-yard gain. And then a twin tight end set, McKenzie to the air, swing right, Brandon Oliver scores the first touchdown of the year. It's Andy McKenzie's 49th career touchdown pass. Of course, with no Arian Foster, we all want to see if Brandon Oliver can be that lead back for Houston. This is his chance. That was a good first impression, those first couple drives. Let's go later in the first quarter. It's 10-0, and there's DeAndre Hopkins as he makes his first catch of the season for a first down. A lot of twin tight end here early because they have a new tight end. First round pick, Fisher Roberts deep downfield going through a safety and getting the first down into Tennessee territory. The big, tall first round pick. We want to see him make some plays, and we know this guy is fast. At the 31. Swing again. If they don't want to cover Oliver, why not let him run a bit as he gets another first down to bring the first quarter to an end. 2 receivers left. It's a 3rd and 13 now for McKenzie, and he steps up, but Jalen Strong can't hang on. He created the separation, but just couldn't make the grab, so Houston kicked the field goal again. Meanwhile, Tennessee can't get anything going, so they're not on the board yet. Here's McKenzie flipping to his left and throwing his first interception of the year. Kind of hoped that Riley could just stay in front of Marqueston Huff, but he was unable to. Huff makes the play, and Tennessee gets 7 points off of it. Now late in the first half, after a Tennessee turnover, McKenzie hit from behind. Their defense stepped up after the first quarter, and they got a lot of pressure on Andy. This time better protection, and another interception trying to drop it off to Oliver. This has been the issue for McKenzie throughout this series. 2 interceptions already on the day. Tennessee did not get points off of that. But into the second half, we see more of the same as they get pressure again. There was a hold on Houston. They back up to 3rd and 17. Pressure again, flipping to his left and off the mark from Malcolm Riley. And they end up going 3 and out. Next possession, same score, 13-7. McKenzie trying to get the offense back on track, and there is Fisher Roberts. There is a lot more twin tight ends just because of his skill set. And I know you guys don't like the number, but maybe it'll grow on you. Number 48 there, Fisher Roberts. Play fake. Roberts with the catch again. And the ball gets punched out. And Tennessee takes over. Come on, they're just trying to get the rookie involved. And he's made plays, but there's Jason McCourty, the veteran, doing veteran things, punching it out. Tennessee couldn't add points without keeping the Texans from adding points. As the score remains the same later in the third, there's a first down by Brandon Oliver. It's another 2 tight end set on 2nd down, and there's a reception. Nice job by Malcolm Riley. Not exactly his wheelhouse out there, but he makes the play. But another 3rd down a couple plays later. Needing 12, Hopkins can't make that catch, and he was well shy of the marker. And they couldn't kick from that spot, so another failed possession. And here is Nick Foles in the game. What happened to Andy? Well, I assume I somehow accidentally did one of those like right stick formation subs that put the backup quarterback in the game. So they back up a bit, but Brandon Oliver erases that as McKenzie promptly re-enters the game. I liked a lot of what I saw from Oliver in here. He has a lot of speed, and he can catch the football. 3rd and 6 now, nowhere to run for McKenzie as he's forced to throw it away, and Tennessee's defense just kept keeping up that pressure. Let's check on how they're doing. Marcus Mariota not getting a lot of production. Bishop Sankey getting 4. Mariota gets sacked. They get 6 yards. Drop pass on 3rd down. They just could not move the football. So a 6-point game it remains, and pressure's there again, but a dump off just in time as Brandon Oliver gets about 5 yards. At this point of the game, we're just trying to drain the clock. 2.5 to play, and a reception here by Malcolm Riley helping get a new set of downs to continue running clock. Now inside 2 minutes, Tennessee has to begin using their timeouts, and a first down here by DeAndre Hopkins. They're down to 1 timeout at this point. Can the Texans seal it? 3rd and 10. Look at this little read option. McKenzie doesn't have room. Can he make room? Stumbling forward. He's stopped shy of the first down. It was so close. And we're going to take a second look anyway because this looked like there was no chance. There are 2 defenders there. The juke kind of worked, but they ended up a yard shy. McKenzie did move the ball to the 30, however, and there is new kicker Mason Crosby making it a 2-score game with less than a minute to go. So Tennessee with no timeouts trying to pull off something late. They get 2 big plays back to back, but there's an interception by Harvin. And week 1 goes to the Houston Texans. Andy McKenzie victorious in another week 1. And it looked like the offense would be way more productive early on, but they really slowed down and again relied on their defense. Andy had 265 yards passing, 1 touchdown, 2 picks. Malcolm Riley, 5 catches, 53 yards. Let's get into week 2 now as McKenzie and the Texans travel up north to Cincinnati. A tough AFC opponent here with a good defense. What can Andy do this time around as he's searching for his 50th career touchdown pass? Play fake early on, the second play of the game actually, and downfield, Fisher Roberts. That's going to be a go-to play for this offense. Get him open downfield. 3rd and 3 later in the drive, and McKenzie hits Hopkins up the seam as they are already into field goal range. 2nd down and 6, a couple plays later, Brandon Oliver's turn. Nice lane opened up there, and he gets the first down on that pickup of 8 yards. So they're inside the red zone, 1st and 10. McKenzie wants 6, puts it up, and the pass is intercepted. Gerard Powers takes it away from Malcolm Riley. Maybe that's a ball that should go to DeAndre Hopkins, but Riley showed that maybe you can make those plays in the preseason. Cincinnati ended up getting 7 points afterwards, and it's already the 2nd quarter, by the way, as McKenzie tries to get the offense going. It's a slow start, 3rd and 7, and there's the pressure. McKenzie holding on to the football too long. There's pretty good coverage downfield. It was tough as expected against this defense. Later in the 2nd quarter, another twin tight end ace look. Play fake again, and this time McKenzie going for DeAndre Hopkins on the deep comeback. And that helps them cross into Cincinnati territory. 45-yard line, McKenzie to the air again. He's hit but dumps it off, and there's Brandon Oliver. With this pressure, you want to have that reliable safety blanket out of the backfield, and Oliver has done that so far. 3rd down, off balance, and Malcolm Riley comes through. The Texans get into the red zone again. Can they avoid the interception this time? 3rd and 7. Looking for Riley, and he couldn't hang on. They're putting him in a lot of situations where you'd rather have DeAndre Hopkins, and that is a clear issue with the offense. Now they added 3 on that drive, but then Cincinnati quickly turned it over, and the Texans had a chance to score again. Oliver couldn't punch it in there. 3rd down and goal, they go empty, and Malcolm Riley comes through with the touchdown. That is Andy McKenzie's 50th touchdown pass. Of course, those stats not including the playoffs, but my rant on playoff stats and career numbers is for another day. Let's go later in the game. It's Riley once again. I swear there are other people getting targets on here, but Riley's making the big catches. Here's Brandon Oliver only getting 1, and he gets shaken up at the end of this play. And you know this team is thin at halfback, so James Starks has to enter. 3rd and 9, back to pass. Hit again, and McKenzie throws incomplete. That's Geno Atkins. Send out Mason Crosby, try to get a field goal. 52-yard try, comes up short. And normally Crosby can hit those long-range field goals. I'm not sure if his kick power has gotten worse over the years. But then Gio Bernard rips off an 84-yard touchdown, and the Bengals retake the lead. 1:21 to go in the 3rd quarter as James Starks is in there, getting a good carry to convert for a 1st down. Trips right, and McKenzie with a good pocket, looking for something to do with it. He gets out to his right, buys some time for Malcolm Riley to get open. If this guy can stay healthy, he's going to have a huge year and likely 1,000 yards receiving. In the 4th quarter now. Good protection once again, the way it should be with all that money in the offensive line. That's Josh Hill for a 1st down. They get inside the 30. What do they do on 3rd and 11? Here's McKenzie with another good pocket. And this time it's Jalen Strong coming through with his biggest catch so far of the year. But he gets shaken up as well. So Jerron Brown is out there on the next 3rd down, needing 6. And McKenzie trying to scramble, make something happen, is hit again. Now Houston kicked a 3 on that possession, cutting it to a 1-point game, which then Gio Bernard made an 8-point game after his 2nd long touchdown of the day. So now they definitely need a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. That was DeAndre Hopkins for a 1st. At the 30, little read option as you see Brandon Oliver back in the game, by the way. But there's Vontaze Burfict with the face mask. McKenzie gets 15 bonus yards. They're out to the 44. Fake to Oliver, and McKenzie chased out to his right. Has some running room, and he's going to take advantage of that, getting across the 50 and into Bengal territory. A couple plays later, another 3rd down. They need 5 yards on this one. And Josh Hill is left all alone over the middle as McKenzie easily finds him for another 1st down. 2.5 minutes to play at this point. McKenzie again, great protection by the line. And the swing goes out to Oliver. He doesn't get much, and he gets shaken up yet again. That's his 2nd time having to leave this game. James Starks re-enters, and they go empty. It's a 4th down. And look at McKenzie with the hard count getting Geno Atkins the jump. It was a great time to try the hard count on 4th and 4. It pays off. They get a fresh set of downs. 2 tight ends on 1st and 10. Looking for Roberts, and it goes through his hands. We know the hands are likely going to be inconsistent, but that's a horrible time for a drop. 3rd down and 9 from the 19 against the blitz. That gets picked up. McKenzie for Hopkins, and he makes the catch, falling to the ground right at the 1st down marker. They make it goal to go. Now can they find the end zone for only the 3rd time in these 2 games? McKenzie rolls out to his right. Everybody's covered except for Andy McKenzie, who runs in for the touchdown, and Carlos Dunlap still brings him down. That is Andy's 9th career rushing touchdown, but the job is not over. They need this 2-point conversion just to tie the game. 3 wide set, McKenzie with time, throwing for Hill, and incomplete. You can see him get shoved there by Ray Maualuga, and that threw off the entire timing. And that is how the Texans could not tie the game. And then Giovanni Bernard, after a fantastic game, was able to put it on ice and seal a Bengal victory. Gio had 233 yards rushing, and Andy McKenzie had 220 yards passing. Gio also had more touchdowns. So Andy McKenzie and this offense clearly have some work to do as the season progresses. Only 3 touchdowns in 2 games. That is not a reliable way to get victories. The defense can only hold opposing offenses for so long. And we'll see if they can improve in the next episode. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. I definitely want to make these episodes fun and entertaining. I want to know if you guys are enjoying it. Up next in week 3 of episode 30, we're going to see the Texans take on the San Francisco 49ers. At least there should be more games in there, but I haven't played them yet, so we'll see what's in store next time. Please leave a like if you enjoyed, comment below your feedback, and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day.